So here we are at the Tuk Tuk stand, and I need a Tuk Tuk. And normally they will come out and they will say, you need a Tuk Tuk, and they will negotiate a price with you. There we go, one's just asked me. And, oh, look, who did I just find? Oh, look, there's a lazy white car.
G'day, mate. Do you want a lift?
Yeah.
Galle Fort, which was built by the Portuguese during the 16th century. The fort was later fortified and then conquered by the Dutch in the 17th century until it later fell to the might of the British, then used as a trading port for spices and other goods for over 200 years.
Here's the other gate of the old fort. That's another tunnel you come through.
Well, we've reached our destination now at Galle Fort. It's very similar to Hoi An in Vietnam, and unfortunately that we are seeing a lot of beggars here. I don't know if they're actually real beggars or they're just taking the piss because there's a lot of tourists here. It's probably the most tourist place other than Aragon Bay we've been to. And here we are at the Peddler 62 guest house. A very hospitable host. I'm not sure his name yet, but we'll find out.
Hi.
What's your name?
Ravi.
Harry.
Ravi.
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 Very good.
Nice to meet you.
So here we are at Galle Fort, staying actually in the heart of the fort. It's really cool. It kind of reminds us of Hoi An, and this is where the breakfast is served every morning because breakfast is included in our accommodation. This morning I even had curry for breakfast, which I've always said I could eat curry for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And yeah, it's lovely to sit up here in the evenings and people watch and just have a few drinks. Cheers!
This is the old Dutch hospital where we've had a couple of meals upstairs both nights that we've been here so far. So it's been totally restored and there's all restaurants upstairs, there's a few downstairs, some gem dealers, there's also some clothes manufacturers downstairs, but yeah, mostly it's the restaurants that the hospital precinct is pretty well known for. They say you can't really get a bad meal here, and so far we've eaten twice and I would agree, we've had two good meals.
Well, we got the seafood platter tonight. It's Guy doesn't probably like seafood, so looks like I'm going to get really full because it's all mine. He doesn't like seafood. What a shame. That's a prawn. That's a prawn and a half. What the hell? Okay. What do you got?
I got a Carlsberg.
What do you got to? What do you got to eat, Guy?
I got a butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Yeah.
I got the tapas, something a little bit different here in Sri Lanka. They don't limit themselves to Sri Lankan food only, so it's really good to see. Okay, so tonight we've actually left the fort instead of being inside the fort and attacking the fort. So we're going to head into the Bikers Cafe downtown in Galle. Here we are, the Bikers Cafe. I think the owners just left to buy some fish, the old fish and chips. So you've got a pretty good ambiance in here. I'm not sure what the music's going to be able to do. Got a biking paraphernalia. Checking it all out here. Got a pretty stock bar. And all the biking paraphernalia. Obviously, because it's called the Bikers Cafe. And here we are. I'm probably not going to smoke any shisha tonight, but I don't know. Pretty pissed, so it could happen. What do you think, Di?
They've got some really weird ice cream, yeah?
Weird ice cream. So Diane was going for her third curry of the day, and she's very proud of it. Like, go on, unleash it. Come on, let the lid off.
Chicken tikka masala. Can I take a photo of the
It's a little bit unusual. I don't know where the chips are. I think they're hidden somewhere. I hope it tastes alright.
Well, we've struggled to get hoppers a lot in Sri Lanka. Like, they don't just have them on every street corner, unfortunately, because they are quite good. We did find them one night with banana and chocolate for breakfast. Today was included in our price. We've got the dal curry, there's onions, there's chilli. But yeah, check out the hoppers. That's insane. Here we are at breakfast, and
this young lady is just, which I think she's about to get married because it's only about 8 o'clock in the morning, so I don't think it's happened already. So the groom still has time to run for it. She looks really high maintenance.
Making roddies. Proper way to make roddy.
Remember the duck egg ones in
Yes.
Okay, so today we're at the National Maritime Museum here in Galle, and we're going to have a look around here and learn a bit of history. We're going to show you around and teach you a bit more about all the history of Sri Lanka, so stay tuned. Archaeologists found this in 1997 in Hambantota, and it dates back 7,000 years. So they look a lot like the Aborigines of Australia, which date back 30,000 years. So somewhere along the lines they probably would have been linked. Well, I didn't get a lot of footage of inside the Maritime Museum as it was pretty dark, and it really wasn't a great deal of stuff in there. Like, I understand that a lot of stuff would have been lost in the tsunami in 2004, so it's okay, but you know, $5 each, it's not too bad a price either. But you know, inside there, make sure you're hydrated pretty well before you go in there, because yeah, it's hot. Yeah, I was sweating like a priest in a courtroom. It was tough. That's what got us pretty much to cut it not short, but we didn't stay much longer in there. We read almost everything in there, so but yeah, we could have spent a bit more time looking at a few things, but yeah, it's definitely way too hot inside there. It was probably about 45 degrees most of the time. Well, I not got too much after the Maritime Museum, after being in that heat for about 40 minutes. We could not take any more, so we've headed up to a place called Gin and Tonic. And how's the cold beer, Di?
Ah, it's so good after this. It's humid. It's just really humid and sticky, but it's the beer. Woo.
The place is called Gin and Tonic. And we're going to sit here for a while and enjoy ourselves. Here we are, we're just cruising along, and Diane's been accosted by a young gentleman here who knows all the cities in Australia. All knows them all pretty well. What's your name?
My name is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Yeah. And you have family?
Street peddler.
Street peddler.
Yeah.
And you have family in Australia? No family? Oh, okay.
In Australia, I haven't any family in Australia.
Oh, okay. Everyone we meet has family in Australia so far.
Yeah, because I am a greedy cricket fan, Australian.
Ah, okay.
And Wallabies.
Oh, the Wallabies.
My
awesome.
big fan is, big moustache. Murph
Hughes. Murph Hughes.
Yeah, he's my big fan.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Anyway, he's asked us to buy one of these. It will support his family.
Yeah.
And
if you like, you take 2 pieces and give me small 1,000.
No, we just want 1 piece. Thank you. Just one's enough. So.
I have a bit hard one. That's a bit costly. That's why I never show you. Because of this is nobody sell this coin. Yes, if you like, you see.
Haven't you got change?
I have change, no problem.
Okay.
You see.
Oh, those ones. Yeah, how much are those?
This one I normally sell for $3. This take 25 minutes time to make. You see the.
A bit different. Yeah.
Bit different. You take this 2, you give me 1,000. Yeah, for you special price. No problem. Take 2. Kind help for me.
It does help.
Okay.
There we go. But hang on, can I see what other ones? Actually, I prefer. Actually, that's kind of nice, isn't it?
But the Jamaican looking one.
Which one? That one? Nah. I prefer that one. You gave me a good one. There we go, mate.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a nice time here.
Thank you.
So I've heard you've like had a bit of shit of a time. You've kind of like hurt your foot, right?
Yeah, a little tiny scratch turned into, looked like I was getting gangrene there this morning before I went to antibiotics and shit.
Yeah,
So,
pretty nasty. You have to be really careful.
bit of a tip for travellers, if you get any scratch at all, a bit of betadine and cover it.
I tell you what, Sri Lankans They don't know how to drive. I'm sorry. You've heard how they got how they get their driver's license, and honestly, apparently you just have to learn how to reverse backwards, and that's it. And it clearly shows, because I have not seen one good driver. They are all terrible. I mean, my daughter would have such road rage if she were driving here. I mean, look at that dude. They don't even know where the center of the line is. You know, just drive wherever you feel like, mate.
Oh, bits of whoop a whole had a long time.
Okay, we're just outside the local magistrates court here in Galle, or Galle Fort I should say. Bit of a line up here. The only thing I think they're probably here for is traffic infringements, because they drive like... Here we are just outside Galle in a little spot called Dewata Beach, and it's one of the other closest surf spots to Galle Fort itself. They've got surfboard hire, got the restaurants on the beach. It's a bit like a little mini Hickadua, because just beyond those buildings is the main road again, like we were on yesterday, and then you've got the beach through here. Looks pretty good for surfing, or learning to surf I should say. Nice soft little waves so they can all get on. You see the occasional Euro get very excited when he catches his little foamy. Like one about to happen there now. Should be able to get up on that. Come on, paddle. Yep, paddle. And it's a fail. But anyway, people are trying. On the ball, got the slack line here. So like I said, it's a bit of a mini Hickadua. And this shows the true diversity of Sri Lanka, where we've got like the palm trees and the surf and the fishermen. And then we walk just a few steps. I'm literally probably 10 steps in this direction. And we are back out into the mayhem that is the main road, highway going from Colombo through everywhere, all for the south coast. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just, yeah, crazy.
Here comes my Tuk Tuk driver. He's going to take me for a tour of what it's like to be in the fort.
G'day mate, want a lift?
I'd love one, please.